please play Everyone's Gone to the Rapture. Thank you and good night.
What are you playing lately? Are you doing anything on your PS4?
That's what I've been playing lately.
Everyone's
Is
gone to the Rapture.
Everyone's Gone to the Rapture.
I've never
Yeah.
even heard of that game.
So
Is that console only?
I think it's PS4 only, actually.
Okay,
No, it's not. No, that's incorrect. No, it's Steam, PS4, maybe Xbox One. Definitely Steam and PS4.
okay, I'll have to look it up because I haven't. Is it is it one of those story-driven games where you actually like
I have I
press
have
X
I have
now?
I have two buttons,
Uh
or
huh.
not even two buttons. I have one button. I have walk and interact.
Uh huh.
That's it.
And it's great.
And it's fucking phenomenal. Like, so here's my thing. Like you can sit down and play Halo or Call of Duty
Hmm.
or Destiny, or I feel like I'm forgetting a first person shooter.
Black
Um,
Ops.
well, it's still Call of Duty, right? But you
Oh,
can
is that?
sit,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you can sit down and
I
play
don't play those.
ah, I know what I forgot. I forgot that one Xbox only shit with the chainsaws. Anyway, which I should remember given the title of this show. But you can sit down and play those, and the gameplay is all essentially the same, right?
Hmm.
And I think ultimately, like people that kind of look longingly at games, and kind of want something else. I think the reason why we see it as an entertainment medium is that you can do really interesting stuff with interactivity when it comes to telling a story.
Oh yeah, like
Um,
Until Dawn was amazing, and it was like watching a movie, a 10-hour movie that you could interact with.
exactly. And I mean, these days, like things I play, adventure games.
Hmm.
We can talk about my NBA 2K16 addiction later. That's just because I love basketball, but let's not go there.
Did you
Um,
stop playing Rocket League?
let's not talk about how much 2K16 I play.
So so
Just
so that's a no to Rocket League.
let's just not talk about the basically what this is all going to come back to is like, are you still playing this? No. But um, everybody's gone to the rapture is just brilliant.
Okay.
Um, because all it does is give you these little snippets of story,
Mm.
um, and you kind of explore this deserted town in England, just trying to figure out what happened, the
That's pretty
reason
cool.
how it got deserted, um, and it gives you this great nonlinear storytelling, um, where it feels like you're constantly solving a mystery. It's just really cool and spooky as hell. Um, It's the same folks that made Dear Esther. I don't know if you
Oh
got
yeah,
to. Yeah, so same folks. Um,
they had another one before that or after. I can't even remember the name of it. It was another named one, like it had a name in it. Anyways,
oh, and well, I don't know if it was Amnesia.
no.
It's same studio, um, but yeah. Anyway, so it's just there's not you're not going to be shooting anything in the face
Hmm.
ever, but it's just a different and interesting way to tell a story. Um,
So are you ready for Fallout 4? Like, do you have it? Have you purchased it?
yes.
Is
But
it?
once again, like the reason I'm gonna play Fallout 4 is that, 12-year-old me, who probably shouldn't have been allowed to purchase this game, by the way, played Fallout 1.
Yeah,
I might have been 13, actually. But anyway, either way, like a little kid version of Adam played Fallout 1 and then Fallout 2,
yeah.
and he loves the franchise.
Played through
But
those.
but from a gameplay standpoint, like I'm going to get a lot of Fallout 3 with improvements,
Hmm.
hopefully. Some, infamous Bethesda glitches
Of
and
course.
and probably like 80 hours worth of stuff to do or more.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's any different than, say, Oblivion or Skyrim. It's essentially the same thing,
Right.
just different setting, different bits of story, different stuff to do. But
But that's not going to
Bethesda,
interfere with your NBA game.
of course not. And but I guess what I'm getting at is like Bethesda's not doing anything that changes the way we're viewing games, right?
Right.
It's not they're not rebuilding the wheel here, you know. They're doing what they do, and they're doing it very well,
Mm.
right? It's kind of like Telltale, right?
Yeah.
Like like they do what they do and they do it really well. And I'm not saying that those games aren't fun and enjoyable. I played Tales from the Borderlands and I loved the shit out of it.
Did you play all the
Um,
chapters?
I played all the chapters. I may or may not have cried. Once again, let's not talk about it. Um,
We
uh,
won't go there.
I got really
I'm
attached
a
to
big
Loader.
boy.
I got really attached to Loaderbot,
Uh
and I'm not going to spoil the game, but some things happen.
huh.
And anyway, and I may or may not have cried, but it all worked out in the end. It was okay. Um, so yeah, like that game is good, but it's not anything new. Like I look at someone like a David Cage, right? The
Hmm.
guy that made Heavy Rain, and was it Beyond Two Souls or whatever? I can't remember. Between Two Souls, whatever the name of the game was. I didn't
Beyond Two
play
Souls.
Beyond Two Souls. I didn't own a PS3.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm gonna get the re-releases when they come out. Don't worry. But like what he's trying to do, right? And if you haven't seen the trailer for Detroit yet, watch it. Um,
Yeah. I showed you that trailer.
Beyond Human, yeah, it looks phenomenal.
Oh man.
Plus it's Detroit. It. I'm like I know where that is.
To our new listeners, you will hear Adam talk about Detroit at least 15 times an episode.
And it's always very lovingly. Anyway,
Yeah.
what I gotta represent. Um, but what he's trying to do, right, is kind of change the way we view games as a medium,
Hmm.
right? And I think much in the same way that like new wave film directors tried to change the way we saw movies and what they could do, right? Like there are guys blazing a trail, or in the case of the Chinese Room, a married couple, right? Trying to change the way that we view um, this thing that's been around since the really late 70s, right? Since you were a pixel shooting another set of pixels.
Right. And it was like, oh my God, this is great.
And yeah, since you were a paddle bouncing a pixel between another paddle, right? Like since
Go
those,
on.
yeah, please tell me more about this interesting table tennis simulator. Um,
What is this? What is the lore?
yeah, is this left paddle like the evil twin of the right one, and are they battling as like some sort of good and evil yin and yang sort of? Yeah. Anyway,
Left paddle is the usurper.
yeah, clearly, left paddle for life. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, I think it's really important. I maybe I'm just trying to justify my existence on the couch. Maybe that's what it is. Like a huge part of me is like, this isn't a video game.
It's an
This is
experience.
this is new wave entertainment. This is where everyone's going. This is how you're gonna meet people and fall in love and have sex. It's all gonna be through the little black box out on your television.
And it's
It's gonna
only
go there.
unlocked at a certain time.
Exactly. And it's gonna be the wave of the future. You're gonna be able to stick your dick in it, you know?
Now, what's
And
crazy on
that's gonna be a big thing.
what's crazy is going back to making it an event. Is it happens in games too? Whenever a game launches on Twitch, you will see people with their streams doing a pre-launch, like with a countdown, and then the room is full of thousands of people, and they're wanting to watch this one person play this game.
Can I just throw this out there? I will never understand Twitch.
Well, you're on
And
Twitch right now.
I will never understand it though. Like why like there
Let's move on. We're moving on.
like in a world where
I
you can
we're moving on.
there's
I'm
there's
I'm cutting you off from shitting on Twitch.
from just dropping elbows. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna shit on Twitch. I'm gonna shit on Twitch lists like viewers.
Nope,
That's who I'm
nope.
gonna
We're
shit on.
definitely moving on.
Just just I put on my gloves.
No.
I have polished my elbows. No? Ready
Nope.
ready to go. What?
Dropping the hammer.
Internet gaming culture is like a fucking cesspool. You can edit that out later, but it's true.
Well, I do have viewers right now.
Well, too
Oh,
bad,
they're gone.
because
They're gone.
elbows polished,
Yeah.
just dropping them.
All right.
Anyway, sweet.
Yeah.
Later, I'm going to write a book called How to Lose Friends and Alienate People.
Oh wow, that should be a really good movie too,
It, wait, was that actually a name of a movie?
and a book. Yeah.
Really? Oh, well,
Yeah.
shit. Somebody already took my
That's
idea.
the exact title of the movie.
Really? How to
Hmm.
Lose Friends and Alienate People?
Yep. Starring Simon Pegg.
Man, now I'm going to like a very sad Wikipedia place. Oh God, you're right. Directed by some guy I've never heard of, starring some people I have heard of.
Yep.
Megan Fox. Wow. Okay. But the rest of the cast, like, yeah, word. Um, well, I thought I was being clever, but maybe my version of clever was just like your what do you call it? Like your unconscious coming back,
Yeah, it's
right?
just echoing something that you've
Yeah,
heard.
it's like, dude, you're clever. Now repeat that thing you heard 5 years ago. The end.
Oh man, my my video is lagging for some reason. I don't know why.
It's probably somebody DDoSing you right now because of
Probably.
my comments. It's
Yeah.
okay.
They're like, this guy shit on Twitch. Let's kill him.
Yeah, like I'm awaiting death threats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll yes.
Oh.
You can just broadcast my address. It's fine.
111 Asshole Avenue.
Please don't send me a pipe bomb, whatever you do. I was on a great rant about how we need to just change the way we conceptualize um, uh, games. We just have to. Much in the same way that over the last 10 years we've reconceptualized what TV is.
Hmm.
You know, it used to be that the idea was TV was like a friend, right? You could go a week or two without seeing your friend. You just pick up where you left off. You catch up. Oh,
Well,
what's been going on for the last couple weeks? Oh, okay, that was quick. Done.
well, there are games that are reconceptualizing how you play and experience it because there are games that are being made strictly for streamers, or not strictly for, but they have streaming additions into the game where the people in the chat that are watching the person play it can make options in the chat, and then the game reads it and then makes changes in the game to affect the player.
Well, see, that's actually something worthwhile.
Yeah, there's lots of games coming out
That's
like that.
that's absolute. And one of my personal favorites was didn't they do something with like was it Mario or it was Pokemon where they had people trying to play Pokemon, like you could
Oh
play
yeah,
like
Twitch
one,
plays.
yeah, like one command,
Yeah,
like, but there was like a bajillion people.
yeah,
Something like that I think is really cool, right?
yeah.
Like
But
that's interesting.
in a less chaotic form of it, it usually takes a vote
That's
on
cool.
on the stuff that affects the gameplay. So that's coming more and more, becoming more and more prevalent. So it'll like the game will launch a queue where it's like, do you want this to happen? Do you want this to happen? Do you want question mark to happen? And then the chat votes on it and it tallies those votes from Twitch, in
And
real
it's
time.
and it's always question mark.
Oh, you always want to go question mark.
Yeah, I'd go question mark.
Because
Who
that's when you get
knows?
the grizzly bear with the pickaxe arms,
Yeah,
and then it's just going to be fucking
that's
great.
just like the WTF option.
Yeah,
So here's what I want to do. I want to wrap this up
yeah, we
by
need to.
talking very briefly about Spectre because I saw it last night. I want to talk about what's fresh in my mind.
Okay, well,
Um,
don't make it spoilery.
I'm not. I'm going to spoil one thing and one thing only
Okay,
because I want this to happen to you when you sit down and watch it.
okay.
It's going to happen anyway, but you're really going to be like, that motherfucker. Okay, so we go to see, Greg and I, we go to see Spectre.
uh,
And we should get Greg one of these days too. He can just be old and gritchy. It'll be
okay.
great. Um, so Greg and I go to see Spectre, and you know, it does its typical Bond thing, right? It has its open and then